would you recommend, based on your just 2 years of experience, like, would you say that people should try to go get their MBA or just go straight and just learning from the back office?
I am not a person to poo poo any type of education. It depends on what
Mm,
your overall goal is. I know that if you want to get into education and you want to get into, working at a dental school or any type of research, if you have an advanced degree, if you have a master's, it's going to open up a lot of doors for you. I know that I probably wouldn't get a good serious look for a practice management professor at any dental school without an MBA, without having finished my MBA.
mm,
And that's just traditional kind of old world, qualifications that they're looking at. I mean, they would probably look right over the top of the fact that I've had, I don't know, a dozen 7 and 8 figure businesses and have run them successfully. But if I don't have a piece of paper, they probably would disqualify me from being a practice management professor. But I don't want to be a practice management professor. I want to learn how to run successful businesses. And I think that the most effective way to do that is to own a small business or to surround yourself with people that have owned small businesses and learn from them. As far as the direct question about your MBA, it depends on what your overall goal is. If you want to be a multiple practice owner or the owner of a very successful mega practice, or you want to eventually start your own DSO for that matter, an MBA is not necessary. You're learning, in my personal experience, when I was taking MBA classes, I was learning how to be a better executive, how to plug into the corporate ladder and to get to that CFO, CMO, COO, CEO position of somebody else's group, not necessarily my own. So we would do a bunch of case studies from the Harvard, business review. And we would have these, projects in small groups where we would be, doing these frankly lame projects that were basically a waste of time. None of
mm.
those classes, would have been instructive to what I ended up doing in my career. But that doesn't mean that there's not great programs out there and that there's no value in it. I just happen to personally believe that in the trenches learning is more valuable than book learning when it comes to business and entrepreneurship.